Some information for y'all, man. Do you want to be a social butterfly? Do you want to be able to get what you want in life, man? Do you want to be able to talk to that person and get this person who just they can't change, man, but they just be nagging you, you know what I'm saying? Or, do you want to be able to get that job opportunity because you have to gift the gab, man? Man, let me put y'all on, bro. This book right here, man, let me tell y'all something. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Now, if you've never heard of this book, some of y'all heard of this book, man. Y'all already know what the deal is, man. I ain't talking to y'all. But if you are, man, I'm telling you, if you want to get better socially, man, because I know it's an epidemic, people or awkward people, they can't say what they want to say. You worried about what somebody else going to say, things of that type of nature. Or you just want to be better at trying to persuade people, or you just want to be better in general, just a better talker. You have to say you got like a bad relationship with your parents, your father, kids, any things of that nature. It hits on all of that. I'm telling y'all, man, this is the best book I have ever read. If there's going to be one book that you read in life, it's going to be this book, man. I'm telling you. Especially like if you're a businessman or you're a businesswoman, and you want to learn how to handle people better, man, this will get you right. And the reason why I said that is because it hits on anything type, social. It teaches you how to handle arguments. It teaches you how to handle people in your life that won't, they're not open to change, and things of that nature. And, it's really a burden on you. This book, it will hit on all of that. I promise y'all. Any type of question that you have socially. So yeah, I would recommend this book out of any type of book, because if you have the gift of gab and you know how to handle people and you know how to conversate with people, deal with people, man, you can really do anything you want in life. It's a man-made society. It's a God-made world, but a man-made society. So as long as you have that gift of gab, it's a lot of opportunities can open up the doors for you, man. And that's what it did for me. So basically, I just wanted to just talk about basically what this book hits on. So one of the I'm just reading off the back now because I'm not gonna go over the whole book, but like I said, it goes over everything. But the first thing I want to talk about is it tells you a simple way to make a good first impression, and how, if you didn't make a good impression, how to repair that impression. So it basically goes into to detail about that and how you can basically get people to like you. Now, I wouldn't say if you want people to like you to read this book, because you're doing it for the wrong reason in the first place. But if that's something that you have a problem with, who am I to judge? So I guess I'll take that back. Who am I to judge? But yeah, it teaches you how to make a good impression, how to basically be a likable person, and how to carry yourself around people, and how to be genuine. And that's one thing that's really big on is, genuine people. The second thing I want to talk about is how to criticize other people and not be hated for it. So this is back to what I was talking about having bad relationships, man. You don't want to criticize people straight up and expect them to change over and over, because if you do it over and over, you're not going to get that person to change, man. I'm telling you, I know y'all know people like that. They do something annoying or they do something messed up. Like, you're not going to change that person because they are who they are. You're not going to sit there and try to change that person because, it's kind of deep, but it's kind of selfish, like in a type of way, because that's what I had to realize. Whenever I had a problem with somebody, I didn't try to change them, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, they are who they are. People are always going to do what they do. Just because you tell them something doesn't mean they're going to change. They don't owe you that. So it basically tells you how to get people to change. If you're having like a real issue with them, and obviously get the change, and get things to change. And the third thing I want to talk about is what is an easy way to become a good conversationalist. So if you have a problem with awkward silences, you have a problem with just talking to people in general, just holding a conversation, because that's really a struggle for people nowadays. I run into a lot of people like that, but I'm pretty patient, so it doesn't really like bother me too much. I guess it depends on the day. Sometimes I'd be tired, like, man, I don't feel You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it tells you how to be a good conversationalist, how to keep the convos running, how to make people interested in what you're talking about. And one thing I want to talk about, and that is, they made a real good point on this. But basically, he said that you can make more friends in 3 weeks being interested in other people than in 3 months trying to get people interested in you, which is a big problem nowadays. We got a lot of people trying to get people interested in them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be social media or, I'm a 10 out of 10, things like that. Whether you be a girl or a guy, or I deserve the most. I mean, but who owes you that? You know what I'm saying? No one owes you that. You have to understand that. And it teaches you about that. It just makes you automatically come off as arrogant. And nobody wants to be with an arrogant person. I don't care who you are. So, yeah, that's really one of my favorite chapters, because it basically teaches you, teaches you how to go against the grain. And another thing it talks about is what to do when nothing else works. So if nothing that he's telling you works, he has a foolproof plan on what to do when none of that advice works for you. So it is, it's really like I guess you could say like a plan B to everything he does, which it was pretty much a guaranteed foolproof plan. You know what I'm saying? So if you were like, oh, none of this is working, that will, I'm gonna be kind of vague about it because I just want people to read that part because I can't really explain it myself. And like I said, I read it like maybe a month or two ago, so it's been a while. I've been applying a lot to my life, but yeah. And the last thing I want to talk about is making people glad to do what you want. So that's kind of like the business thing that I was talking about. When you're running a business, you have to understand you can't have a lot of pride when you're running a business. You can't have a lot of pride. You have to understand that these people, your business would not be doing what it's doing if it weren't for the customers, whether they complain or not. And people are talking about, a lot of people make fun of the phrase, the customer is always right, but there's a lot of truth to that, man. There's a lot of truth to that. Whether people get angry or not, or they, how people can be. So it basically teaches you don't try to get people interested in you. You have to go out and conversate with people, be interested in them, tell them what you're gonna offer them, and hit the right market of people that's gonna help your business out, and be genuine to them, man, and provide great customer service. So yeah, that's another thing. And the last quote I'm gonna hit y'all with is number one desire in people is to feel important. Yeah, it's what drives us to do what we do every day, and it drives us to act the way we act, wear the things we wear. It's the number one thing that people want nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to feel important. That's why social media is so popping, man. I'm telling y'all. If you can understand that, and you understand a lot of this book, or most of this book, really, people want to feel important, and it teaches you about that and what it means by that, and how you can maximize that. So basically, that's all I want to talk about, man. I just want to make a video about this book today because I feel like this is free game, man. I'm telling y'all. The sooner that you hit yourself with knowledge is the sooner that you'll reap the benefits of life, and you'll stop feeling stagnated. You'll stop feeling like you're not reaching your full potential. You'll stop feeling behind in life. The more knowledge you gain, the quicker. I'm talking about not like book smart knowledge like college and stuff like that, which is fine. But you have to learn about life, man, because you don't learn about life, you're going to trip up in whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to get an education in. So yeah, make sure y'all like the video and subscribe, and help the channel out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all, and peace.